Today we'll be playing some Boost Nilfgaard. I do want to say sorry for being gone for so while, but I did end up catching the flu, I believe, and I was pretty sick for about 2 weeks. Not quite my fault. That was unfortunate, but I didn't play any games since I got sick, so I have no idea what's going on in the meta or anything. But we're going to play some Boost Nilfgaard today. The Rain Farm did get that power quote-unquote nerf to 3, which means he's in coup range, so we've been wanting to try out the coup plus the Rain Farm combo. That's what we're going to do today. Aim to test that out a bit. As far as the rest, pretty standard Nilfgaard Knight deck. We've got Beauclair, Jan. I've run versions without Jan. I think Jan's just better because you want to set up that Fall Series Sangria Milton, and he does that quite well. Then you've got your Heatwave, Tall Punish, Ivar, Tall Punish, Rainfarn. Instead of like Leo, you can usually run like a Leo or something for third Tall Punish. The Rainfarn effectively acts the same way. You get the points from opponent's stuff, put it on yours. They considered running a Peter just for a bit of fun in here, but opted not to at the end of the day. We've got the Kahir, Yame, Milton, Palmerin, Fall Series, Sangreal. I'm going to run Experimental Remedy. Basically, it's to swing steal a Seagull. Mainly just steal a Seagull. Nilfgaardian Knights, Alba Armored Cavalry for a lock. Some Diplomacies, your standard tactics here. I do like Obsidian Mirror better than some of the other ones. I think Obsidian Mirror is a really high ceiling, so I like running it. We've got a Peller and a Turncoat. A Peller could just be a second mirror. It could be another... Well, it can't be our tactic. It can be a Squirrel, though, which is one thing you could do. So this is the deck. We are going to go with a Magic Lamp. You could also run Crystal Skull and swap this Peller for the Heavy Cavalry, but I've been doing that a bit. I want to try out a little bit different here. The idea for the Peller just here is basically as a counter to Poison. Helps out against Poison because your guys go so tall, but probably not enough to help with Poison, but it should help out if your opponent has like two... Say they're playing a Scoia'tael deck and you don't want to get punished because they're playing 2 poisons or something. So that's the deck on Boost Nilfgaard. Let's see how it does. Hopefully we do a pretty decent job here. Like I said, we haven't played any games in the past couple of weeks, so get into it here. So probably a bit of a shorter video as well. I don't want to tire out my voice, but we'll see how it goes. Well, hopefully this is not a mirror match because I really hate these clown Nilfgaard mirrors. But the other options is going to be mill, so, we'll see how this goes. No Jan is lovely. We do want this lock. You never know, maybe it's mill and it'll mill our lock. Or our Jan. Why'd I say lock? I have no idea. Alright, Post Simon, what are you playing? I think if it's a mirror, I'd rather go second, so you have time, like extra time for the Ivar and such. I guess there's Clog as well for this. Toussaint is used for a lot of stuff. It gives us no information. Might as well deny a couple points on that. Got the Boohurt coming. Do wonder what he's going to do here. Wonder what he's playing. He's being very, let's say selective. The Jan. Probably a mirror. Mirror where we haven't drawn our Jan is quite unfortunate. That being said, last say here, if it's a mirror, if we can do we can get last say, it's huge because he'll have to do his Rainfarns before ours. So if this is a mirror, last say is huge. It's probably game winning just to get last say. Our problem here is we have parts of our combos, right? We've got part of the Siri combo. We've got part of the Palmerin, Milton combo, same deal. We got part of it. We don't want to be playing these cards here, but we don't have a choice. This is not good. Is our options either break up our combos or just like pass? So we can throw this down still. And passing, like I said, last say is so key here. But if we played our cards, the last say doesn't matter because we've used up the combo pieces. So realistically, probably have to pass. Because if he's not playing Coup Rainfarn, then we have something he doesn't that could get us enough points to win. Oh, he's going to break up his Milton. Interesting. Interesting. I don't want to break up the combos. Well, let's just pass. I think we'll do this. If he's playing Milton here, he's going to win the round, right? Because we don't have the full combos. Now, we really want to earn a last say here without burning our stuff. Problem is, we haven't drawn Jan, so we still haven't. Okay. Well, that's a GG. I just think that's GG. We don't have our combos. I mean, if we... I think he must have been at the exact bottom, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tactics. Right, because we have this is not... Yeah, we've got 9 tactics, if I recall correctly. Which means that Jan, if he's on the bottom card, he moves up from spot 25 to spot 16. We must have shuffled one back from our mulligan on top of him. Like above him. That's quite unfortunate.
The good of the Empire, that is what matters.
Build rats, not on this ship.
We're going to have to use the Kahir. Because he's going to go Sangreal in the Siri. And I think it might be worth boo-hurting the Siri too, but he probably wants to wait. If we boo-hurt the Siri, he has no value from the Sangreal. This probably plays the Sangreal. That's usually how this gets set up. The thing we've going for us is we can Evar after him. So on like 3, or on a 4 we can Evar, and he can't counter Evar. That's the only thing we've got going for us here. The Beauclair. He might be overcommitting. We have to put something between those before he plays Rainfarn. Next turn we'll do probably the Gyami between them, because we don't have a target for Palmerin. And then we'll drop the Evar, I guess. If he has Rainfarn here, though, like Rainfarn Coup from his Jan, there is no way we can catch up. Unless we get something really sick with the Beauclair. We'll see. He probably... That means he's playing the Rainfarn or the Evar, right? Well, they do contradict to each other here. It'd be Rainfarn first, and then he'd Evar next turn. Is probably what he's doing. Spilgafortzing, okay. That was an interesting choice. Maybe play our Beauclair. What do we play Guillaume first? We probably play Guillaume first, let's be real. We have to be greedy. He can Evar here. Then we can counter Evar and we're pretty even. The thing going for us is we actually don't have our cards. The thing going for him is that we don't have our cards. Whereas if it goes to round 3, we have our cards and he doesn't. But right now he could win because we just don't have our stuff. So he can't Evar anymore. If we Evar here, we get 31, he loses 31. That's 62 points. Plus 4 is 66. Puts us to 77. Then he gets 1 back. Plus points off of this. We play this next turn as well. We want that carrying over. I think he keeps playing here. If he passes here, we're in trouble. Because the pass here means he gets less say. But this might make him want to rain farm. Which I guess would get him less say, but we don't have to worry about it because he doesn't have a rain farm. Yeah, so that's kind of what I expected was going to happen there. We can either use our reset, or we can play the Evar. Palmerin's not enough points. Thing is, he has an Evar still. Considering our hand, that's probably as good as we were going to get there. He does have last say. Hey, look, there's Jan. The question here is Jan better than the other cards in our deck? No and no. Well, he can set up Palmerin to play one of them. And so either we set up Palmerin or we try and draw one. I think we keep the Jan. It's pretty bad to not get him till round 3. I mean, that's obvious, but we want to make sure we get this. We're not going to get this, but at least we get the Milton. Milton, Palmerin. They're not going to... They kind of work together still, but we'll see. Obviously, as an Evar, we have to play around that. I want to play these here, kind of spread them out a bit. So this is his Evar turn. It's his last turn to play it. We go Siri. He gets a pretty big swap. Is it worth just... I think it's just worth doing this. Because he has to Evar here. He's going to waste it. We don't want to give him more points. And the reset on Beauclair will probably be big. I guess he doesn't have an Evar. Interesting.
We all make sacrifices. The Empire upholds.
If coup this, we'll do this here. War Council into... I'm not sure what's up with the War Council. I guess he used most of our tactic for Jan, but interesting, I guess. Well, not really much option here. See if he's got the same thing. If he's got the same thing, he wins, I think. Although we do have the Beauclair reset, so maybe we've got a chance. I really don't know who's going to win this. It depends what he's running. Like, no Evar is kind of weird already. As his Vilgeforce instead, I don't know. Renew. I guess it's Renew Vilgeforce? He could brick us with the... He should potentially consider getting rid of the rain farm, actually. But he should win this. He should have like a rain farm last say or something. I would imagine. Rainfarn wins him the game. It should be Rainfarn, I would think. I think like Heatwave wins him the game. Nope, doesn't have it. Okay, what a weird game. Not sure what he's running there. Those War Council provisions, man, I don't think that's it. Leshy YO3. Some pincer maneuver. You know, if I've been gone for like 2 weeks and I just come back and only play Renfrey decks, I am going to be quite annoyed. I don't think we need a Peller here. Good, we're not playing Renfrey decks, we're playing Melitele decks. We can do okay here. I think people sometimes forget, he does keep getting value once the order's done. He puts stuff in the hand. Let's get the deck sorted first. Probably gonna want to lock like a Snowdrop or something. And there he is. Would be great if we had a Evar right now. If we stack our deck, it's 10, that's 10, that's 10. I think it's random for the Evar through the same provisions, but I could be wrong. Never investigated that. Probably should have. Do you need to lock this so Secret Service comes out? Hey, look there, no Secret Service. That's really weird. It's so weird. You top deck it? We're just going to play a Peller or something. Just the Frigate. As much as I don't like these Melitele decks, it is nice to see Frigate getting used somewhere.
I pass on every 10th round.
Nothing we make here can kill the Frigate. So I think we do want to play... I think we do want to play the Kahir. We really want to win this round. Don't deal with the stupidity of the combos, but I don't think we're going to have much choice.
Do not test my patience.
Now this gets us either one of these two. And Heatwave. Or not Heatwave, Coup. Those are all 10. Evar would not be very good. Rainfarm would be quite bad. And Coup would be also quite bad. So we really don't want to do this guy yet. We want to play a Boohurt first. You just play the False Siri, I think. So we do have the Kahir, so it gets us quite a bit of bonus value. Also want to mess up this as well. Mess up the crew. We are holding the Sangreal, so we have that combo. The crew doesn't really matter that we messed it up, but whatever. Here comes the Griffin Witchers.
To hit the mark, we aim above the mark.
Do the Sangreal later. I think we throw it here though. I want to slow down his Griffin Witchering because this way he might not be able to teleport it here without losing too much tempo. that he can't catch up. He's just going to play one, that's fine.
Don't ever expect your opponents to line up.
There she is. He's getting his rows filled pretty well, so he's going to try and do that row boost, or all unit boost on Melitele to catch up. And he's going to try and trigger it, which is fine. It won't be good for us. And now everything's boosted. The problem here is we can't play Palmerin anymore, right? Because he has only boosted cards. So hoping that something could do a damage, just like a Ballista or something. This can. So this would allow us to play Palmerin if we want to. Okay, he's going to go for the full rows here. So, at this point, Rainfarn's bricked. Rainfarn's bricked. So we've got a pretty... I guess we kill this, then it's unbricked. Then we go for the Palmerin, but then again, we can't... We can do this. Okay, so we'll kill this. Then we can do the Palmerin. This way, it's not completely bricked if we hit the Rainfarn, although we hope it isn't.
Gentlemen, onward! Follow me! Those strengths against him. That's the trick.
We had to do that this turn, because if we hit the Evar, we need him to trigger with Adrenaline.
Up the tree you go, lad. Quick now. Retrieve my bolt.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what this deck plays. The Melitele deck, I don't know if it runs Heat Wave or anything for tall punishes. Yeah, there's that. I don't know. But this is still worth 10. Still ahead that way. We have its reset order. Okay. Get the win on even. Then we push really hard round 2. Problem with that's going to be our cards. Aren't going to be very... Aren't going to really facilitate that easily, let's say. Right, because he needs units for this. Guess we could play Milton. We draw into Knight. Like those are probably better than some of these in the situation. Like Rainfarn Coup is great, but when we have to play 2 cards before, not so great. Especially with nothing to boost. I think the Heat Wave's what we put back. No, we need the Tall Punish. Do we just go for the round 3? This is one thing. Our deck doesn't really do round 2 pushes. Not with this few cards. If we were to play this round, we'd do this, 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 this. I think we just go to the round 3, the last say. Because we could try and push here, but he'll be able to survive it with Melitele. But if we can go to a round 3, that's kind of long. Is this a Germain variant? Probably Germain in here, right? With a +3 on Melitele. At least this way we can try and get enough value off of our tall value here to win. Hopefully. We do lose our reset from the Beauclair, though. That could be good. So we can actually trigger the frigate, the soldier. We actually want the knights because they boost. Yeah, so it's a Germain.
Begone! Begone, you devils!
We want the frigate. We could play a knight next to it and start triggering it every turn, hopefully. I just don't know if it's enough to beat his comboing. But we can't really push round 2 with this hand. Deck in general. I think we would have had to put one back, draw Nilfgaardian Knight to do so. Maybe it was worth it to do that.
To hit the mark, we aim above the mark.
But we'd have to, like, yeah, I don't think the round 2 thing was correct. I also don't think he's gonna kill this. Kill this guy. I think we can just keep playing stuff. I don't believe this deck runs Tall Punish. His. So it just comes down to if whose combo potential is bigger, so we have to play to maximize it. Yeah, there's some comboing right there. I don't think we're gonna have enough points, to be honest, but we'll see. Just to be honest, I hate this deck, the Melitele deck. I think it's really dumb. One of those autopilot no-brain decks. You just perform your combo. If it works, you win. Mostly because it's really unfun to play against. This is a weakness of our deck, though, right? It doesn't play well into these things. It's the first 17 charge Priestess. There's a Cohen. It's going to be hilarious how badly we lose by. It looks like he's setting up for one, so... There's the Melitele, and then he has this left. There's no way to brick his rows. But there's 36 here for Rainfarn. That's quite a bit, though. We'll take that. We do have double last set. You never know. We might have enough points here. Oh, it's a Spores. There's no combo. Oh, I was really looking for the... I guess this is the combo. I was waiting for the Vernon Roche. In that case, I think we have enough points. Through the Rainfarn. Nope, still not enough points. Okay. Close, but just not quite enough. Sir maneuver. Go diplomacy. I like diplomacy. We want to lock. We don't have the coup, so we put this back. These two go well together. I'd like the Milton. The nice thing is Jan stacks them, so we can play him round 2. I kind of think round 1's going to be more important here. And we'll put him back. Stack those guys for round 2. Our hand, like we could have kept those two, but I really want to combo with Milton, because against these combo decks, we need enough points to match them. We have Ivar, but no coup. Not looking so great here. None of those are worth much. That's a little unfortunate. This is the highest points option there. Just not many. There he is. If he has the Secret Service for this, we're just gonna forfeit. Nice, we don't have to. Snowdrop comes down. Snowdrop's okay, because Snowdrop gets really big. But if he can just keep this out there and use it, we're gonna have some problems. We came back, and then we started recording some games here. And the only thing we've played are Renfree decks and like 3 copies of this Pincer Maneuver deck. Which is really dumb. I'm going to cut out a bunch of stuff, so it's not all the same. I think we do this actually. It gets us some engines with the crew active. You just do what he did. Okay, that's nice for him. Doesn't really change too much, I guess. Time for the Melitele? No? We do have the Beauclair, which is quite good here. I think we're going to end up having to rely on it. We probably need to use the Beauclair and the Rainfarn to win this round. Which is really unfortunate. Here comes the nonsense. The Griffin Witchers.
Don't ever expect your opponents to line up.
We probably have to play the Rainfarn, because the literally row boost, or all unit boost, is going to be too much. Got the place without the coup. If we don't do this, we're just going to lose. We lose round control, we do lose. Problem here is if he just like draws into Melitele, we just are so dead. We can't keep playing. We have to hope he can't do it. Have to hope he doesn't get it. He can leader it. We just have to hope he doesn't have the right number of charges on her. If he spends the last leader charge, you can't do a Germain combo. No, let's hope he's doesn't have it. Missed the Melitele. Nope, he got it. He's still down 2 cards though. Wait, what's he doing here? Yeah, GG. That's the thing with the Griffin Witchers. Like, they set up for combo. They're not that much tempo. Che. And Syndicate. I don't think Mirror's great here. The rest of this looks alright. Keep this. He's probably going to play a longer round. I don't want to play too many of our golds in round 1. Oh, we're playing poisons. That is a pretty hard counter to us, unfortunately. We just go too tall for the poisons to really... I don't know how we beat poison. Maybe it's Golden Necker and he's just playing one mutant. That's, I guess, our best chance. We're never getting to our Peller. It's an Adalbertus. Guess we have to lock it. I'd rather make him spend the coins. So we only have the one lock. So locking Adalbertus is actually worse than locking something else. If we lock something else, he's forced to spend the 2 coins on it. So it's Poison Bounty. Poison's, like I said, something of a big problem. Make him spend the 2 coins. Not that that's going to change much. Could be Salamander. The beginning of the season, I saw quite a few Salamander decks. I wonder if that's persisted. It does look like Golden Necker Salamander. Well, Golden Necker, not necessarily Salamander. Hopefully he doesn't find his poison here. I guess the Fistic would overprofit quite a bit, so it's not that bad. Abomination would be the bad one.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
We do want round control, because if he gets to do what he wants, like I'm saying, this could be a Salamander deck. And if it's Salamander, we have an auto loss, so that's not good. He's going to move the bounty. Interesting. It is worth 2 more. Trying to think here. We do have the Evar. We'll keep boosting this guy. I think we'll go these 2 for this round and hope that's good enough. Looks like he's getting ready to poison us with Abomination. Nope, not Abomination. Who knows? Let's play this. And get ready for our Evar swap. Without the match's poison spend, it won't quite do it. But against Golden Necker Poison, there's so much removal and Tall Punish involved that we can't really afford to let him have a round with Golden Necker that he wants to use it in. But take a look at the situation here. It's not going well. He'll probably have a poison for this. If he doesn't, though, Evar will catch us up a bit. We did play Jans. We know the top card of our deck is going to be the Rainfarn if we need him. Actually, no, it's going to be one of these 2. Do get the round. Beauclair. I mean, we can't just play the coup for the Echo. I think that is the best play. We only need 2 points. We only need 3, and this is 3. Here he has a Knickers out. Problem is, like I said, if it's Salamander, we can't do a round 3. And we're not going to have great opening cards, like just to play here. These are not opening cards. So what I think we have to do is just go round 3 and just hope it's not Salamander. If it's Salamander, I mean, that's what it is. But we can't win a round with this hand. But in a round 3, even though he's playing poisons, we should have quite a bit of going tall. Hopefully enough to survive. It does look like Golden Necker still. The good news is for us is there's no candle carrying over. And to be honest, since he's playing off the books, it probably isn't Salamander. Although it does go with tributes, so you never know. Usually Salamander wants to play Jackpot. We're missing Sangreal. We will play it with Palmerin. So keep that in mind. This. We'll do it. See what we can do. I think Salamander would have thinned more as well, so I think that's not what it is.
Still gonna drop and I'll put you ghoulies in a vice. Spin till you scream.
The thing is, he can't poison everything if it's not Salamander. That's going to get him a lot of points, though. We have to remove that. Question is, do we Heatwave the Mutant or Heatwave the Gellert? It's probably the Gellert, because he's not going to have that much poison activation otherwise. If he's playing poison cards on the mutant for points, I much prefer that to him playing poison on our units to punish us for going tall. I guess it doesn't matter in this case. Like I said, we've got to do this, into Palmerin. Begin with this. Guess we should have killed the mutant. Although, to be fair, I think the logic applies still. We killed the Gellert. I guess the Gellert does this with points as well. You just can't do on the mutant. We do have a Boohurt in here, right? Yeah, we have one. The bad news is for us, you could poison this Siri.
The good of the Empire, that is what matters.
This makes Kahir really tall, but the Milton's going really tall too. The only downside here is if he's running a Freak Show, but based on what we've seen so far, I don't think he is. He's played both of the 4 damage specials. Never mind, he's going to kill it, and we get big punished. Should have boosted the Milton. Losing like 12 points here. The thing is, we only have like 2 units. So we're going to end up with one extremely tall Kahir. He's going to poison, and that's going to be GG. He's going to play the Sangrai, I'll remember. I'm going to poison the Kahir. The Salamander, or not the Salamander, the Golden Necker is going to kill at least 1 unit. We know that, so he's going to play it next turn because he has time for the order. I'm trying to think what we want to do here. I think I'm going to go Beauclair. He could go taller, but then we want this and this together, so it is Beauclair here. But first we want to do this. Definitely should have boosted that Milton. If we lose from that, we deserve it. I guess we have to see if it's the Salamander soon enough. I don't think it is. He hasn't thinned enough. There's the one destroy. And that's going to be the poison. So we're going to lose 2 cards here. Which should give him a win. But like I said, poison's a really rough matchup. Really wish we had that Peller. We got 17 there, 19 here. We lose 29 points. Questions, what's his last card? If it's Spores, we get obliterated. Would not be too surprising. It's probably Savalo though. Yeah, it's Savalo.
You'll not stand in the way of my master's plans. I won't let you.
Coup. Get 18 here. This is the biggest. This is 19.
Do not assume you can order me around.
Poison's such a rough matchup. So there is some Nilfgaard Knights for you. Still plays similar to before. Rainfarn Coup can get you some insane points, but we just ran into a lot of hard counters. Basically poison decks. So those are an issue still, obviously. I'm not sure which games I'll include, because the poison games are just kind of like set when you match them up. So I don't know if they need to be in the video, because you guys know how they go, right? I might include them anyway. We'll see. Basically, we played, in case I cut them out, I'll just tell you. We played against one status Nilfgaard deck, and they just poisoned all our stuff. And then we played against a Golden Necker poison deck, and they poisoned all our stuff. So those 2 were games we lost. I'm not sure they'll be included or not, but did want to mention them. Because it is obviously a weakness of the deck, and I like showing weaknesses of the deck in the videos, but watching 2 whole games just to see poisons kill our tall units isn't very productive, I don't think. Other than that, though, you can do quite a bit. It's a pretty good, interesting deck. It's just, it goes so tall that tall punishes are always an issue. But against decks that don't have tall punishes, your round 3 is kind of just unbeatable for them sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, you can do so much, so many points if you've got your combo set up, but I don't know. It's a very fun deck to play, I think, though. You get really big point swings, which is always exciting, and I really like it. But yeah, I think that's about all I gotta say on this one. Like I said, but previously, actually, I don't think I read it. No, we don't go there. No, I don't think I said it. The Experimental Remedy, Albarmer Cavalry, and Peller Turncoat, these can be whatever you want. Like you saw in the mirror, people are playing Brigade, which is all right, but then you probably want to swap these guys for soldiers. There's a lot of choices there. So, and if you don't want to play the Coup Rainfarn, because maybe you don't want to go as tall, you can swap those provisions around, put in a Vilgefortz, put in something else. Those are options. I said those are options without saying cards, but you can do Vilgefortz. You can do a Leo for more tall punishes for stuff you put out in the opponent's cards. As it is, we can only Heat Wave, Evar, and Reset with Beauclair, which means sometimes they'll have something you boosted really big that you can't remove from their board. An extra tall punish could go a long way in helping out with that. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one.